Amazing Grace.
We're hearing this morning more about the mass shooting at a church in South Carolina last night.
We are the family that love built. We have no room for hate, so we have to forgive.
Gray was a young African-American man.
He suffered neck and throat injuries that killed him. I am calm, but we're not thugs.
Gunman entering the office of a satirical magazine called Charlie Hebdo today.
The use of speech, the use of images can never, ever justify a retaliation of violence.
It was a night of clashes and petrol bombs outside the Greek parliament as inside lawmakers argued bitterly over bailout terms.
Kelly is 75 days into a year-long mission. He's been frequently posting stunning images of home.
After a voyage of 3 billion miles in 9.5 years, the New Horizons spacecraft is just about 20 minutes away from flying by Pluto.
4, 3, 2, 1.
American Pharaoh has won the Triple Crown!
Striking, she's chipping the goalkeeper! Off the post and in! Hat-trick Bullard!
An ecstatic crowd here in front of the Supreme Court.
They ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law. The Constitution grants them that right. Same-sex marriage is the law of the land.
I never thought, that someday I'd be able to do this.
The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity.
And she's done it. Serena Williams is Wimbledon champion.
I got big news. This is it. This is the final episode.
All of us who were lucky enough to work with you are better at our jobs because we got to watch you do yours.
Let me say something that may not be great politics, but I think the Secretary is right. And that is that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too.
It is a high-risk journey with young children, yet thousands want to cross, fearful of the violence they fled in Syria.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
There's been another mass shooting in America.
Thoughts and prayers, that's great. We have to have action.
Another strong earthquake shook Nepal today, adding to the devastation caused by the massive earthquake there 2.5 weeks ago.
The U.S. attack on the MSF hospital in Kunduz was not just an attack on our hospital. Today, we say enough. Even war has rules.
Paris attacks came a day after ISIS carried out a double suicide bombing in Beirut, Lebanon.
Ce qui s'est produit hier à Paris, c'est un acte de guerre.
Today, President Obama announced an agreement he says will keep an atomic bomb out of Iranian hands for more than a decade.
The Iranian regime and the world should know that the majority of members of this Congress do not support this deal.
No one should control free and open access to the internet.
Never before has there been such a unifying issue as climate change. And it is time now to set aside everything that divides us.
Je vois que la réaction est positive, je n'entends pas d'objection. L'accord de Paris pour le climat est accepté.